Say it's
All
part
right.
two.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is part two of gossiping. And the thing about this, I'm going to speak a little bit before I introduce my guest, which is Friday Forever. But first I want to speak on the gossiping that people do and why they feel they have to do it. I was always wondering about that because, you know, there's ways you can avoid gossiping, and it's not easy because most people gossip when they want to impress you. They think it's impressing you. And by somebody trying to impress you, they're coming to you with something that isn't right, you know. And the reason why I wanted to speak on this is because it was like that the other day, it wasn't even a week ago, last week I was at the senior center. And this person came to me. And when they came to me, they were talking about somebody I knew. And I knew real well. And it was just so happened that when they told me what they told me, I didn't spread the gossip. What I did is I went to the source. I hadn't even said it to nobody else. But I could have done that if time had went on and I would have believed it. But I really didn't believe it because I had doubts because this person does not get along with these people. So what I did was when I seen them coming to the office, I directly asked them about that. And they told me, no, that is not true. And I don't even see them. I haven't spoken to them in 2.5 years. When they told me that, it sprung on me about the situation with the gossip, you know. And then there was another incident about some people that were spreading gossip about something that was months ago. And I was just saying, how do people still spread gossip things that is old news and they're keeping it new? I said, I wonder why that is. And then it dawned on me, the reason why that happens is because people feel that if you're lit up, if you're shining, they want to tarnish your shine. So they want to say things about you because when you're looking good, you know, you're going out and looking good and everything is nice in your life. And they must be miserable, is what my conception. Because why would they want to rain on somebody else's parade by saying things that are just technically not true? It's gossip. Anyway, let me get to my guest here and see what she has to say about gossip, because she gave us a very good review on gossip in the first episode. So I will now introduce you to my special guest, Friday Forever.
Hello.
How you doing?
You know, it just dawned on me. I'm good, thank you. It just dawned on me that you were talking about people. No, Hollywood. Hollywood. They're looking so good. They're looking good and they're doing good.
Yeah.
So people don't want you to be looking good and all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, she got an airbrush or whatever.
Right. They want to tarnish their shine. It's like people want, you know, instead of congratulating them, they want to hate on them. And it's like, congratulate, be proud. See, that's why I said that they have a personal problem, because if they felt good about themselves, they would be glad somebody else is looking good and feeling good. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Jealousy.
That's what it'd be.
All of these words coming together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, they all set in.
Gossip.
And when they told me that, it made me think. I mean, I said, wow, you know what I'm saying? It just made me want to be more humble, because I don't like to talk about things, you know, I don't talk about my things.
It's slandering someone else.
Right, and you know, I don't say.
You could sue someone for slander even now.
Yeah, but I mean,
that?
you know, you probably could if it
and backbiting, and that's an old word, backbiting.
But like they do that in Hollywood all the time. For movie stars, rappers. There was a rapper last week that got mad at another rapper because he sold more records. He had the #1 record. Thought she was supposed to get the #1 record, but because his girlfriend is a millionaire, she's Kylie Jenner, is the youngest millionaire, ought to be a billionaire. So she posted on her Instagram and kind of helped him sell his stuff, which is good, because you know what? If you got 1 million followers on Instagram, you're supposed to use your resources to the best of your ability. If she has better resources, he has better resources, then don't get jealous of him because he sold more because he had help.
Well, that sucks, though.
If he has the help, you got to just defeat. In other words, you got to acknowledge you got defeated. You understand? Because that's what it's all
But
about.
still,
That's what it's all
I
about.
mean, you're right, but it's still, that sucks.
It sucks, but it's just like Donald Trump outwon Hillary because of all the people he got, because he's more famous as far as money-wise. He's got money behind him. Even though nobody likes him, but he's got money and he's got power. Same situation on that. People hate and gossip on him. He's in the news every day. Every day he's in the news, they're talking about him. Most of that's gossip, but then a lot of it's facts. But they're gossiping on Donald Trump every day. You go to CNN.
Because he puts, what does he do? What's that called?
He
Tweets.
tweets, yeah. He tweets and he does things that's not
I don't even
traditional.
know how to tweet.
No, it's not traditional he's not a traditional president, put it that way.
No.
He is no traditional president. And that's why there's so much gossip, because people cannot accept him being our leader, being the president. He don't act like a president.
There's
Think about it.
like in marriage,
Yeah.
when it was good and pure and innocent back in the day,
Yeah.
the mom used to always, the chest at the end of the bed, the hope chest at the end of the bed. She used to, when the girl was little, she used to put things in as the girl grew, and she used to put certain things as she grew and grew, and then she has a full hope chest full of things that she's going to need when she's married. I forgot the purpose why I was saying that, but that
She has a hope chest.
preparing her for life. I was bringing a point into this.
Preparing her for life, but she's putting things in a hope chest. So what that has to do with Donald Trump being what? Being so rich, being so famous, being such that he's getting attention.
Oh.
He does things every day to get attention. Every day he does something. You think he does that on purpose?
Oh, tweeting.
Is that his I think he knows what he's doing when it comes to getting attention. And that's because he's a reality star. And he's always been on the camera. He's always been, in the limelight. So his character and president don't even go together. That's why it don't even, it's ironic that he's president. But he's been that for 2 years. And we didn't think he was even going to be president.
Oh, tradition.
Tradition.
I'm sorry, that's what it was. Tradition.
Okay.
Yeah, all the presidents had to follow the same procedures
Yeah.
for a lot of traditions.
Yeah, it's traditional. And we act a certain way as a president.
But, and even the wives.
He
Even
broke
the wives,
tradition.
Even the wives.
She's not a traditional wife. What did she do? Did she for a cause?
She went braless with
All
the
that.
nipples showing for, it's like, ooh.
They took the class out the White House.
Yeah.
The class is out the White House.
Oh my gosh, it's not like.
The White House is a little yellow now.
It's a laugh.
It's a little yellow now.
It's a laughing stock.
It was white, now the White House is a little yellow now. It's tarnished.
That's true.
It's not white anymore. It's a shade of dust on it. And people don't realize that
It's annoying. And
because he took class out of there. And then you got these people, everybody's talking about it. Omarosa, everybody he fired that was in his cabinet, all the ones that got fired are all gossiping. Now I'm gonna tell you that's why that's a form of gossiping, because
well, wait.
it's hearsay.
Wait.
We don't have no facts.
No, yeah, we watched the You're Fired. I watched all of those faithfully.
You watched the show.
When I had a TV.
And then he fired him in real life. Is that what you're saying? He just did what he does on the show. He fired him.
Not in real. I didn't even know she worked in real life.
No. He fired all his people in the White House. He fired. That's real life in the White House, but he did it on a TV show.
You're right.
See?
Duh.
See?
Yes.
He had the show. You're fired. I'm fired. You're fired, right?
Yes.
And he fired people.
Yes.
And then he come around in the White House and doing the same thing. And they ought to know that.
Those people have been there, and they know their stuff. Those people.
That's what I'm saying. So what is it?
They know what's going on. They know their stuff. He wanted to put all his friends and family into those positions.
Right.
Well, when I come,
That's right.
you wait. I will pay you back.
And
You
then,
can have a seat right there. I'm surprised he hasn't put all the people in Russia or some other place in those seats of ours here.
no, he
He's the
would if he
president,
could,
and he
but
could do that.
no, I don't think he can do it. But the thing he is
He
doing,
never thought of it yet, probably.
the
Sorry,
thing that
don't watch this show.
he's doing is he's having a whole lot of commotion, and he's got lawyers and stuff that kind of keeping him in the not being impeached, because he's against he's like what he call scraping the fence of getting kicked out and then being there, because even the stuff he did, derogatory things he said to women, when he said it on the bus, Billy Bush, he got fired. Donald Trump became president. Donald Trump became president after that. Billy Bush got fired. He ain't working now. They ain't worked since. See?
Oh wait, and our ball players
Yeah.
not taking the knee. I mean,
All that. Remember?
Not.
They wouldn't take a knee, and what did he do? Started stuff about
Well,
that.
no, they're taking a knee because they're not standing up doing it right.
Yeah, because they don't want to salute
But wait a
the
minute.
America because it ain't
Hold on
no.
a minute. If he's the president, we're talking about gossiping. If we're gossiping right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's so easy to get into.
Yeah.
But I want to make a point here.
Right. Yeah.
Fact. This is a fact. If he wants, see, the president in my mind is someone I'm supposed to look up to, and I want to be a president one day, or my kids
Yeah.
grow up to be president. They're supposed to control worldly things, not like you got to pick and choose your battles. I mean, come on. He wants to rule. He wants to be the ruler of everything. He wants to rule our sports. If you're in his auditorium and he doesn't like you or
Yeah.
like your mouth, take her out. Take him out.
He did that in his rallies before he was president.
He did.
He had rallies and they were fighting and stuff.
You're too fat and you don't need food stamps, and so I think it was about that, food stamps. But no, if he don't like you,
No, he wants to
is
take away
so
food stamps.
evil.
This is what he's trying to do. Take away food stamps and give you a box
No,
of food
I
every
know someone
week.
got one already, and she said,
Really?
You think that I'm going to eat this shit?
No, they already done that. They're really doing that. See? That's what I'm saying. And people think he's good for the poor. People say he's good for the poor. I say, how is he good? He's got a few jobs for people. The economy might be better. But you think Obama didn't have nothing to do with that?
The economy is better?
No, I mean, people got more jobs and things happening. But for the
Really?
poor, yeah, but for the poor,
I don't even know.
it ain't helping us. The malls are full. They're shopping more. The people that have money are doing better. That's all it actually is telling you, because they're not paying taxes for the what's that wall they made? We're paying
Just
taxes.
wants to control the world.
Yeah, he wants control, but he's
He
got
wants
too.
to control everything that presidents haven't controlled before.
Yeah, well, it's too
His
many people that don't like him.
personal self, sitting in his personal castle, not being president. Oh yeah, well, they're jerks, or this or that, or I'm gonna change that. If I ever could change that, it would be that. And now he's president, and now he's just like doing all the things he ever thought in his mind, probably that
Yeah.
he's hated. Or he'll say, "Watch me. I have the power. I can change that if I want to."
Well, he's trying to do that.
Isn't he
doing it.
fining one of the ball players? I think he's fining one of them, or he's taking him out of the game. He's not even letting him play.
Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't really looked at the
think so.
news, but all I know is it's always something with him. Every day you can look. Every time you
It's
look at
rude.
CNN, it's something about him, and it's like he wiggles his way out where he's still standing tall as a president. out of all
I'm
this stuff.
tripping because I wrote to the president, Obama, to really, I wrote him the story of my life and my husband because he's black,
Right?
and I was fighting for him to get out of jail
Yeah.
for 11 months. I did everything, and even wrote a letter. And I was thinking about, oh, what if, I mean, people probably wouldn't write letters, or you can even write a letter to get a picture of a president, because they'll send you pictures of the president,
Yeah.
whoever's in the president's seat. But wow, he probably wouldn't even do nothing.
He would not do anything, but you know what he
I
did
don't
something for?
know.
He did something for Kim Kardashian for helping that black lady, only because he did that for publicity. To be fair, see, Kanye West is her husband.
What black lady? For what?
The black lady that did 27 years for a drug case. He pardoned that lady. But the reason why he pardoned her, listen to this. Kanye West, you know, he's really likes Trump. Kanye West. He's kind of wacko. He's wacko. He don't think clear. But he's got he's kind of like don't like his own people, you can say. But he's for Trump, and he's all up standing for Trump. So what Trump did is took his wife and let her come to the White House and made her request to let that black lady loose.
Wait, Trump took Ivana or Blanca?
Not Ivana. Kim Kardashian. You know Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
He took her request and let that lady out of prison because of her. And that's Kanye West's wife. And Kanye West is the one that's for Trump. And he's a famous figure. So Trump want to be on that good side because the man's famous. All he wants is fame. He did that for fame. It wasn't like he really did it. For fame.
Another person to go to. Hey.
Yeah, it made him look good in the black people's eyesight because he did it for him. But he did it for a black man that really don't care for his black people. Because he said that it was a choice to be a slave. We weren't forced into slavery, it was a choice. Now he's gonna say Kanye West said that. So really, Kanye West it ain't wrapped too tight. So by him letting Kim Kardashian let the lady out, it's all for publicity. That's all it was, to make him more famous. If it was really somebody that, like you said, your husband or whoever, somebody you know that did something, but he probably did something wrong, but somebody that didn't do nothing wrong, that say you were white and the man was black, and he did something and he was falsely imprisoned, and then you went to wrote the president to get him released.
I don't even know why he was in there.
You know he wouldn't do it, not Trump, but he did it for that lady. He didn't know it because Kim requested it because she was down for 27 years and wrong accused. See,
well, I don't even know what she did.
You know what I'm saying? She was she was a drug dealer. But it was way too much time for her to do for a drug charge, and it wasn't a violent crime. It wasn't a crime to require that much time. She did way too much time.
They're doing that with people all the time.
But I know they have, but this is a strong case, and some reason Kim Kardashian wanted to help her. But we're gonna do this here because that's a fact, and what gossip is what Trump is all about. It's something that people gossip about. Most of it's true. But if a lot of things, it's got people gossiping because we don't really know what distinguishes the two.
I feel so silly because
Right.
I'm thinking that we just did the whole session on gossiping, and we
almost finished the other one. We gossip to let people know. We gossip about gossip to let people know that some of that gossip is gossip and some of that gossip is true.
Oh, you were going to tell people.
Oh yeah, let her tell you this about the.
What do you do about gossip?
Yeah, what do you do about gossip? This is what you do. Let me tell you. Let me wrap this up because 3 minutes these people are going to be coming in and knocking on the door, and I want to get this point in. First, I want you to say a few things.
Wait. Oh yeah.
First, you say something real quick. Before you got 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Hi. I keep thinking of your thing. Pull up your pants and be good. No.
Tell them something else.
Do something nice and kind for somebody. Hold your tongue. It's like a razor blade. Gossip hurts. Okay?
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was nice. Friday really put her words in and really said a lot during this show. And it really is something for you to think about. Now, what I want to say is this far as gossiping, what I gather and what I'm going to do from now on, and I have been trying to do it, is don't feed into the gossip. When people are gossiping, just kind of back away from speaking as much, and just don't say nothing if it ain't positive. Don't say that, because if you counteract and say something contrary to what they're trying to tell you, you're making the people upset because they don't want you say something good about somebody that they're gossiping about. They don't want you to be the shining star and going to make the people look bright. They want you to keep feeding them, put the fire, add fire to the fuels, add fire to the gossip. That's what they want you to do.
The fire.
They want you to put fuel to the fire. That's what I notice when the people are gossiping. They like people to go on, oh yeah, you're right, oh that's right, is that right? Boom, 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 boom. What you do is don't do that. You go the other way and you say, yeah, I hear you, you understand me, and then don't say nothing else. And just act like you don't, then you stop talking. And then they'll either stop talking about it or somebody else will be talking about it, but you won't be in it. You will not be in it, and the people will know that you do not want to hear that because you're not feeding into it. And I notice that around people in my office, when I stop doing that, I stop talking about it and change the subject or whatever, and then they don't want to hear that because they getting fired. They get a thrill out of the gossip they spread. It's like they really feel good when they're talking about somebody else. And we're not going to do that. We're going to decrease that thing. We're not going to add fire to that fuel. Matter of fact, we're going to get the water and pour on it.
Like a bully. Bullies lift themselves higher and push people down.
Say that again.
It's like a bully. Bullies want a bully
Yeah.
to lift their self-esteem and gloat and be bad on someone else.
Right.
Push them down.
See, she said the magic word. But my time is up, y'all, and I'm going to say this here, that you young people, like I said, that this is something you guys can listen to and be. The shows we did today about gossip, that age has no gossip limit. It's all ages and all sizes, like she said about her daughter. So what you do is just think positive and say good things about people. And when you talk to people, just think good things. If you can't find nothing good to say about them, don't say nothing at all. Thank you very much. All right.